So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
Well, we know Anthony Davis is a monster around the rim, but he's looking to expand his comfort zone. He said, quote, "I want to be able to stretch the floor. As a big, that's where the game's going. If I'm open, I'm going to shoot it. No hesitation." Guys, he's got the range.
Oh, no doubt about that, Allie. Thank you. Well, tonight, Grant, a rare marquee matchup at center. This ought to be a treat.
Center? What exactly is that? Nah, in all seriousness, this will be a treat. And it's amazing how the center position has really, truly evolved now. It's not just playing with your back to the basket. You have to be able to play out of the high post. You have to be able to pass, be a facilitator, defend, screen and roll, be agile and mobile. But tonight, this matchup, wow, this is a throwback. I can't wait to see these two get after it.
Oh, let's go old school tonight. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron is the 3 with Davis in at the 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pushing it up now. And finished off by Davis.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Pass to Bridges. Now Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Devin Booker is one of the most gifted scorers that the league has. Eyebrows get raised when you say something like that, but he's been playing in Phoenix, and nobody has really realized how devastating an offensive player he can be.
That free throw good from Booker. You know, Booker, with 1 season at Kentucky, Brent, he came into the NBA very young.
And I think at that young age, B.A., he understood what it took for him to become a good player. Meticulous work, doing the drills, shooting routines. There was a lot more given to him in terms of leadership and responsibility. That's the part that Devin Booker, I think, is still trying to figure out, and he's making strides in the right direction. Last season, Devin Booker making the All-Star game as an injury replacement. I don't think he's going to want to accept an invite unless he gets voted in by fans or coaches come this season. His numbers, they make a pretty strong case.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 to shoot. The teardrop. Up again. It's good on the putback.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Ball finds Ayton. Bridges outside. And over his 5 seasons, Brent, the losing in Phoenix, making it harder for Booker to make an all-star team.
Well, of course, winning has its own rewards, but he's doing his part to make this team competitive. They've built some guys around him and maybe have found the coaching staff that's going to lead Phoenix and this ball club behind Devin Booker to the playoffs.
James can't get it to go.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Bridges outside. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. The layup off target.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's James. And counted from 12 feet.
Now LeBron elevating there and a nice rhythm jump shot.
Pass to Booker. Bridges left side. Back to Booker. Ayton in the high post. Drummond's there. Shot from 12. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Davis. The shot from the low post is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Bridges. Paul passes to Aiden. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Drummond. Right side Schroeder. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Aiden. Here's a three from Paul. Drummond grabs the miss.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Pass to James. Drummond against Aiden. Drummond inside. Can't hit the reverse layup. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Paul. Oh, Drummond with a block. Here's Caldwell Pope. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. James goes in, misses from short range.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Bridges, left side. There's the three. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And the Suns call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
New group getting ready for the Lakers. Harrell's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kuzma comes in for James. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Caruso in for Schroeder. .114 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Saric. A shot to stop the drought. Gets the three ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. And here's Drummond. Here's Caruso. Back to Drummond. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Saric. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Drummond. Here's Caruso. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Looks like they're going to keep pounding it inside for as long as they can.
Booker goes in, and the shot goes.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Here's Caruso. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top. They're up 7. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And when it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Man, he does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And he also practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Wesley Matthews, Kyle Kuzma out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, Grant, you won 2 titles at Duke. Now, there used to be a sense that Duke players didn't translate to the NBA, but you helped change all that, and that's certainly not the case anymore.
You know, B.A., it is incredible to see the amount of players in today's game who've come from Duke and are doing fantastic. I mean, I think it really started with Kyrie Irving as the first pick in the draft in 2011. And in the last 10 years, the number of players who've come in and made an impact right away, players like Jason Tatum, last year's most improved Brandon Ingram, of course, Zion Williamson, everyone's favorite rookie from last year. So there's a lot of talent in the NBA, and Duke is certainly well represented. It's fun to see.
Think about the consciousness of a player, DeAndre Ayton teaming up with his fellow native of the Bahamas, Buddy Hield, and rallying to aid their native land after that devastating Hurricane Dorian that ripped through the islands.
The first free throw is good. How about Ayton signing a shoe deal, and for every pair in his DeAndre colorway line, $25 donated to Bahamas Relief.
And what a great way, B.A., to make a difference. I think those shoes might look pretty good on you.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Now here's Booker. Let's go with a 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Kuzma finds James. Outside Schroeder. And it's in there.
Such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Bridges. Right wing. Ayton, a screen on Schroeder. 13 feet out. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Yeah, the tight D didn't bother Chris that time. He's got such good focus going up for that shot.
James outside. And here's Schroeder. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And yep, it's good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Paul passes to Aiden. That's tipped. Schroeder with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LeBron James is an inspiration for an entire generation of players, and he's still dominating. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, quote, "The way he's moving and playing, it's insane. But he's LeBron James. He's different. He's an alien, so you expect it from him." Guys, a ton of respect for the King all around the league.
No question about that, Allie. Thanks. And he makes a first. Boy, last season, Grant, Schroeder really improved his poise. He took his time, and it paid off.
Yeah, B.A., it led to better shots and, of course, better accuracy. And you could see the confidence his coach had in letting Schroeder do his thing. That's a player who's earning his coach's trust.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. It's both from the stripe.
With Schroeder, it's all about speed. He just changes direction and shifts into another gear, Kevin. That's where his advantage lies.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. That three's off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Schroeder. From the line. And there's James on the assist from Schroeder. James has got 6.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
And here's Booker. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's James on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Davis with a screen on Paul. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Timeout called. The Suns.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The Suns making a switch here. A minute 42 left in the second period. Pass to Paul. Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. James with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Schroeder outside. And Craig pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Paul. Pass to Craig. Driving inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Well, the activity and the defensive energy is something that this team relies on coming from Torrey Craig, an unknown player out of upstate in South Carolina. He has become a very much valued rotation player.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Launches it. He drops it from range. Caruso's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tries a 10-footer. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Harrell defending. To the middle. It's intercepted. And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers ahead, up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
I really like the game that Drummond's putting together, pacing his team and scoring, helping them control the glass. He's been too big and too physical to stop at either end.
And Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Okay, Grant, in 1999, you joined Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor as the only players to have led their teams in points, rebounds, and assists more than once. Talk about what it feels like to be mentioned with those guys.
Wow. B.A., I really didn't know that, so thank you for telling me. That is rarefied air to be in the same category and mentioned in the same breath as the great Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. I tell you, it humbles you. You know, in 1999, I just felt like I needed to get better to try to help my team become a championship quality team, and to look back on that over 20 years later and to know that from an individual standpoint, I was producing alongside some of the greats to ever play the game.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got DeAndre Ayton. Jay Crowder is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Phoenix is shooting at about 44% so far. Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Some solid defense from Drummond. Well, the Lakers' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And so here's Phoenix, down by 12. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Here's James from deep. Tries again. Davis can't hit. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. With the drive to the paint. Here's Ayton. No good with a layup. Ayton's gone 1 for 4 from the field.
And of course, DeAndre Ayton was the #1 pick in the 2018 draft. But you think about the #3 pick being Luka Doncic and the #5 pick in Trae Young both becoming all-stars. There's a lot of pressure on Ayton to succeed. But Monty Williams and the Phoenix Suns remain patient with Ayton, and I think they should.
And here are the Suns now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Now Crowder. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Booker for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And for Ayton, even as the top overall pick, Grant, there seemed to be an understanding that it could take time for him to deliver on his gifts.
And B.A., I think you're right. At 7 foot with top-tier athleticism and skill, he's got an incredible offensive arsenal. It can take longer for bigs to figure it out. But of course, Monty Williams developed guys like LaMarcus Aldridge and Anthony Davis. He knows what it takes to make him into an elite player.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, this season started later out of necessity, but there's been talks of permanently pushing the schedule back. Avoiding overlap with football would be a plus, but on the other hand, guys, the players who are parents, they want summer breaks with their kids too.
Yeah, that's a lot to consider, Allie. Good stuff there. We'll see how it shakes out.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to James. Shoots over Bridges. James can't get it to go.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Paul shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Ayton, the screen on Schroeder. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits the back iron.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to James. Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, the Suns shooting a low 29% since halftime. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Booker for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to James. The fadeaway. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level and his tonight has been high.
Now here's Bridges. From downtown, Davis with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. James passes to Schroeder. Looking to get back on track.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Crowder outside. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Now here's Bridges. Defense right on him. James with the block.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
Back to Booker. Takes it inside. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top. They lead by 14. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Alex Caruso. Andre Drummond is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Count it.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
James outside from 20 feet. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside Booker. Offline with a 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin. Still athletic.
And Phoenix has possession. Pass to Šarić. Inside. Here's Ayton. Rebound, the Lakers. James outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
James with the ball. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
There's the 3. And the Suns miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
checked in for the Suns. Boy, Grant, the story of your NBA career, overcoming that devastating ankle injury, I think that was in year 6. Now, you tried to play through it at first. Hindsight 2020 now. Do you approach it any differently?
No question, B.A. I would have sat down and not played and probably trusted my instincts way back then. Certain players, when they get hurt, if they're told they're going to be out for 2 weeks, they'll try to come back in 1 week. And there's certain players, if they're told they're going to be out for 2 weeks, they'll come back in 4 weeks. I was the former. And so I needed someone to protect me from myself at times. Thankfully, in today's game, they're much more cautious and big picture oriented. And so when players get hurt, they're thinking long term as opposed to getting them back out there for that next game like they did 20 years ago.
And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Trying to get back on track. Here's Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Harrell throws it down.
That's what Harrell does. He's in there mixing it up, and he goes right back up for a shot.
Paul for 3. Horton Tucker grabs the miss.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
Phoenix calls timeout. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow, so impressive, so incredible.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Booker being very active right now on the offensive end. Terrific at getting the defense to knock him around on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA. in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here are the Lakers with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to James. Shot from 12. Again, the Lakers.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
On the wing, Crowder. Into the lane. Second chance effort. Up top, Aiden. Outside, Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Buries it from 3.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution. And think about this, B.A. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career. And he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
And he knocks down the first one. So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe him? What makes him so good?
Well, B.A., you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is the complete package in every sense of the word.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Here's Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
James against Carter. James goes in. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Crowder outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And it's the Lakers' ball. 22 was their biggest lead. James, left side. And slam dunk by James.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here's Carter. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.